Chill out, you guys. I'm live, you guys. Yes, I see the Halloween. This is my first live being on my computer. I've always done it on my phone because I use live stream, which I don't even know what it's called. This is exciting. Now I could go live here because it would not allow me unless I had 1,000 subscribers. But now I could be on here. I could say hello. I made it. I got the 1K after feels like 3 years of being in YouTube. Because I know I started YouTube when the first year I also started. No, I started YouTube before school, before I went full time college. Shoot, it's been that long. It feels like 4. It was just a baby. It's been like 2 to 3 years. 3 years I've been on YouTube. It's pretty crazy. Let me just fix this. Save. Ooh, I don't know. It's crazy. It's been a long time I was on live though. I've been on live. Oops, I'm shaking my desk. I've been on live like last time when I was working. This is what my house is like. It is what? It's February 13th. This is what my Valentine weekend's looking like. Doing YouTube videos, going over YouTube videos. And just trying to get some watch time hours since I'm up in this thing. Oh shoot, what did I miss? Did I finish this video? No, I did not. I've been feeling pretty nauseous, pregnancy. No, I've been having to go over my YouTube friends and see who deleted their account because they've been deleted the whole thing, and I have to unfriend them because I don't want to be following if they're not being active. They're dead at all. Like they're not active. Like I don't see them being active no more. And then just going over the videos that they posted to get some support. So yeah, I'll be doing the giveaway soon. I don't know when though, but this month, yeah, since we're in February, I want to do something cute for this Valentine's Day giveaway. Kids. And so yeah, just stay tuned. They're pushing each other up, beating each other up. These kids, they be pushing each other and being reckless. Yes, you're stuck. Just looking over everybody's channels. Still doing my homework. No, not even. I mean, I don't have homework. I did a project. It's a little style out of soap because that's one of our main projects. Like, I don't know. I should just finish it now since I'm sitting here relaxing. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for this 1K. If you're just tuning in right now, I don't know what it's gonna be like. Obviously, I'm gonna make a video about it separately of the giveaway for 1K subscribers because I had it for what, like I had this channel for a couple years. Got my kids being really reckless on each other, pushing each other. That's what happens when you have boys. I'm just like, what are you guys doing? But they keep it going. They know what they're doing. They cry about it, then they go back to what they're doing. But yeah, I'm excited to do the giveaway. Like I've been wanting, like my last giveaway was when I did my 500 subscribers. And for those who are new, I should just like you should just follow me and like I'll definitely follow you back and watch a recent video so I could stay active after that with you guys. But because I mean, I don't work. This is my work in a sense. And besides my Etsy shop, I just do that. And so I also have a giveaway for that one actually. It's like today's the last day to enter the giveaway for my Etsy shop. You guys are crazy. Oh my goodness. Gotta finish this. Well, I'm excited though for the giveaway. That I'm gonna be have to decide today the video. Later on today, I'm gonna do the giveaway to like more like at the end of the night. I'll just do the video to show tomorrow's giveaway announcement because I need to know. Or no, I just no, I'm not doing the video because it's just Instagram page. Unless I go live and do the giveaway there though. But yeah, it's I have my own Instagram business shop. I just started doing it this year. Like I did start in the Etsy shop last year. I gotten some money out of it. I was doing icons. Goodness. I'm just gonna do my work. You guys. I'm just gonna be doing my homework while being on live. I mean, lately I'm gonna be doing a lot of sculpting projects till like March because I'm doing school and it's due today, this one. So I'm just gonna add the finished touches. I go silent because kids are too loud sometimes. I'm trying to get this shit looking nice on the bottom. Trying to make it like a petal on the bottom too. Messy. There you go. It's getting there. I need to get the shape. I need to dump this one out. Look at all these soap. A waste of soap. Hello. Are you new here? How's your week, Valentine weekend going? Like, this is me doing some schoolwork, being a stay-at-home mom, watching my kids, and finally able to go live today since I went on reached my first goal. I know I'm gonna do a giveaway soon too, because I've been wanting to do a giveaway for this goal for the longest. Look at this. It's a little, it's like a star flower I made. But my teacher is telling me carve a soap project sculpting class. Thanks, kid74. Congrats on the 1K goal. I'm gonna go ahead and check your channel out right now because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like going over everybody's channel because there's a lot of them that I had them since like 3 years ago and they haven't been active since then. And I'm like, they're not even using their channel at least, or besides uploading videos, you know. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll check your channel out too. That's what I am doing. I'm going over everybody's channel and just going over their recent videos. There you are. I found you. Oh, you just posted. Let me go check it out. Ooh, Vegas experience. My first experience. I haven't been in Vegas in a while. I don't know what I'm gonna do for giveaway. I think I know I'm gonna do like 2 giveaways. One for a female giveaway and a male giveaway, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to think of ideas to do. Make it fun. Because I'm on a budget too. I don't work right now. I stay home now since I'm pregnant. For those who don't know, I am pregnant. I'm like on my 31st week or 32nd week of pregnancy. So I got like 9 to 8 weeks to go. And I've been trying to get a job, but I ain't qualified for a job right now. Luckily, I have unemployment that's keeping me up, paying these bills every month. And then my man stays at his job, which he's working right now. And I'm gonna have to get him later. Oh, shoot. Where's the charger? It's not connected to my computer no more. I wonder why. It's over here with my kid's tablet. There you go. Today is such a nice day here in Nevada, over in the North Nevada area. Such a nice day. It's really warm. YouTube. I'm like multitasking here. So like yesterday, I was craving strawberries with chocolate, so I did that. We went there last night, and we made some strawberry chocolates, just for the heck of it. When's your baby due? April 11th. So somewhere around that April week. Didn't you work at the hospital? I actually worked at a COVID facility. So I wasn't in a hospital, but it was medical, definitely was. Worked there for 2 years, and then I was let go because I wasn't vaccinated yet for that, because they were doing the law. If you're not vaccinated by October 30th, they just will let you go, and that's what they did to me. They let me go. But luckily, throughout all those years, I am able to pay off these bills with my unemployment money. But since then, I've been nonstop applying jobs, but they just don't want to hire me just because I'm almost due in a couple months. But I'm still trying to apply for jobs, even if it's like remote jobs, because that's where I'm more looking for it. Because then I could just stay home and relax, not having to get up. But I did enjoy working for them, with them. I was an interpreter and an administrator. So that really helped my experience skills go up, and I'm still getting good opportunities to try to hire me, but they end up finding out I'm pregnant and they're like, "Oh, not I don't think it's a good time right now," but they are great at companies. I'm just like, "Well, I'm just waiting on until the baby's born." And then yeah, see where it goes from there. I know Nevada always does have good weather. Today is good because I checked the weather. It says it's gonna be warmer and warm, a little bit more warmer each day throughout this week. I hope there's no more snow because I live right next to state line of California, so we're right by the mountains, and it snows there, and then they get a wind breeze, so you'll feel that cold wind breeze from the mountains, and that's what makes it feel so cold. Yay! Congrats. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I'm just I don't know. I just don't know what to say about me now. Finally reaching this 1K, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't blame you. Remote working is the way to go. Yes, it is the way to go, but you got to be careful when you try to get a job because I got just recently I got spammed or fraud. I got fraud. Like they were I did my research too though. I was a step of the game. Luckily I was because I knew this was weird. Um they sent me like a private chat to get hired for Tesla for a data entry. And next thing you know, he sent me a PDF check and I did a mobile deposit on it and it pretty much closed down my bank account. They thought that was me because I did the direct deposit has my name on it. And so they called me, the bank, and said this is fraud and all that going on. Hey girl, you're live. I know I'm alive now because finally reached 1K. And so yeah. Yeah, yep, kid. It really sucks. And so this happened 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I even went to Tesla website, the main website, and emailed them like, hey, I just got a hired job. Just want to make sure it's not like a spam or a fraud. And they also contacted me too because they have a company here at Reno, and I'm like 30 minutes away. So, and I've gotten hired from them before, the manufacturer place. So I knew something was fishy, and I just blocked him. The first flag I got was because he tried to forcibly make me an account for like stocks, like Coinbase from Coinbase, and he gave me his own email and his own password to make an account with it. And I'm like, no, I ain't gonna give you my information because went straight downloading the app for the Coinbase. I did it myself because it's my personal stuff. Because I end up finding out you have to put your social security number in there and this and that. Because I don't do stocks and stuff like that. And that was my first flag. I'm like, okay, I am not gonna give him my Coinbase. So he just didn't like the fact that I went ahead and put my own username, my own account. I'm like, and I told him, no, I'm not gonna give you my Coinbase because it has my social security number. And he was he was forcefully asking for my bank account because I told him I'm being reviewed, and he kept asking me, "Oh, can you trust the company? Can you trust the company?" Like, no, I don't trust the company until I am officially hired from you guys. When I see those paperwork, those documents that I am officially hired, that's what I was only waiting for. I was waiting for that. I was like, if I have the job, please give me the paperwork. They said that you're gonna mail it to me because it's so strict in privacy. I'm like, I got this apartment without having to see them in person because of the COVID hit. No, they sent me the documents by my email, and they did the doc website. I'm familiar with that. I have that account. So I'm like, there's definitely ways to make it professional. You don't have to like mail it to me and just lie to me that I'm hired. So it really sucked. I really, really wanted to work for that kind of job. Oh well, it's not meant to be yet. I know there are jobs like that. So that's why I keep applying on Indeed, the website job, because that's where I got a lot of good jobs before. Um, but yeah, hey, thank you guys for coming in. I'm just chit chatting here now while doing some like homework for sculpting class. Oh no, girl, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I really want to work, but I can't work because I'm pregnant. They're all letting me down because of that. Unemployment is just what's keeping me alive. And but I really like to work because I want to keep my experience going with all this experience I've got to do. Is everything okay? Yeah, it's good. It's just like I got a fraud job, like those kinds of jobs, and they put me in fraud and they ruined my bank account. So I had to deal with the U.S. bank and talk to them that I'd never have anybody access to my account. It was a fault. It was my fault. I fell for it, and so they gave me a chance to have my account open, but I have no access to use the online account, or I have to go in person to put money in. And that's the only account. That's the only bank account I use just to do card payments. But other than that, I use Shine to do all my bills. But it's just for some reason Shine won't allow with my car loan company. There you go. Yeah. Here's your tablet. I put it down right here. Go do some learning. Oh wait, no, it's Sunday. Because I have their tablets Mondays through Fridays, learning apps, reading books for their little things from Amazon. Congrats. It's been like what, 3 years of waiting for this 1K. How did you find that job? Well, it was on Facebook. I get this is really hard when you find like these jobs, these spams you're getting on Facebook groups. And I have like two local Facebook groups around, and they were saying, "Hey, hire for a job," and I actually asked for it, but I started getting suspicious because this lady was from Virginia. I'm like, "Why are you talking to me from like the East Coast when I was like thinking you were a local area and this side of the coast?" And then she sent me the link to apply for the job. I was like, "Okay, I'll just try it." And then tend to find out she was hacked from her Facebook account, so I blocked her. So that's kind of how it went with Indeed. Not in Indeed. I kind of trust the in job Indeed so far, but I always look for those applications, because like it has already connected to the government, to the IRS, like to get paid, to be employed. So I always try to look for that to really is the truth that I am hired or have a job. Indeed is so weird lately, and Facebook market has been weird. Yes, definitely has been weird with the Facebook market and Instagram. Like, I don't know if you guys already been through that. I've already gotten hacked on Instagram like twice because I have an old account which is like Vidy loves you too. It's still there. It's not active anymore. I'm thinking of just asking for my account back for that and then just deleted it because I have my family photos in that one and I have no access to it. The hacker got kicked out from that account. It's a dead account, and I have the old recent account that I got my account back when I got hacked because he was just lying to me a bunch of sorts of things. He had my number, he called me, and all that sorts of things. I put that on YouTube because that's kind of funny that he was threatening my account and asking for $800 for my Instagram account. I'm like, you don't work for Instagram. Instagram doesn't ask for money for your account back. So I went on Instagram and I got my account back for that reason. Ugh. 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 Really, it's getting me tired. Yes. It's really hard to look for work for home jobs. There is a lot of remote jobs, but picky. They're being picky on hiring you guys. Um, Opening Wells Fargo account. I did it online. I had Wells Fargo though, because my mom's is a Wells Fargo user since so long, and I was a kid too. I had a Wells Fargo account with her. Eventually got a Wells Fargo. I just don't trust Wells Fargo no more because they put me in debt. They never communicated me. They never said anything to me. They just kept taking my money for my student credit card. They just never let me know that I was negative money or anything because I barely used it. I ended up owing them like over $2,000 with them, and so I just never liked Wells Fargo because of that. They put me in debt and all that going on. Uh, I used US Bank though. I do trust it just because they have good locations here. They are very great service here though too because I see a lot of older people going in there and they get helped a lot and all that going on. But it's not that. It's just the people who you trust or who you allow. I just 100% do not give out my information to any stranger. Hi, kiddo. So I already have an account with Wells Fargo, which is owing them money. They're not gonna want me back. Hey, how's it going? Queen of Hearts, how you been? And how's your guys' Valentine's weekend? I sell a lot of my toddler clothes and items I use with him on Facebook Market. They always ask for my number to send me a link. No, you know what they always like to do is because like I have a lot of local friends too that are on Instagram. Is they message you and say, "Hey, what's your Cash App?" Never give out the Cash App because what they do is they use that as a fraudulent. They make a cash picture, which they did that to me already one time. But I don't have a Cash App no more because of that reason. Because there's no proof of that now. I don't use Cash App either way. But they ask for your Cash App username and they edit it and they put it in their story and say, "Hey, I made investments, blah blah blah," or like she just made investments, and you had no communication besides to asking for your Cash App. And it sucks because you sometimes do fall for it. Just the fact that they end up hacking your local friend's account and they ask for your Cash App. That's just kind of weird. I now, as of this year, because it's so much going on with some spam and fraud going on, I definitely always FaceTime them first. Like, "Oh, you're asking for my personal stuff that doesn't involve about conversating, get to know each other. Let me FaceTime you and say what's up." They don't want to, then I block them because then they start questioning me like, "Why are you trying to call me? Like, why are you bothering me? This and that." Like when they bother me in the first place, you know? And especially when I know them from growing up, like there shouldn't be no issue at all. I already know with their personality, you know. I already had one chick. I FaceTimed her because she's been hacked, I guess. I didn't know, but she was just messaging me for my Cash App. So I FaceTime her and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And it was a dude, uh, completely out of the opposite, using a woman's voice, but he showed his face and I laughed. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "Nothing much." Like, "Do you not remember me?" With his little girly voice. He's like, "No, I don't remember you." Like, this is funny though because I know it wasn't her, and I laughed the whole time. And then I told him like, "I know it's not you because I just saw your face and you're some dude." And the thing is, I laugh because I know this chick because she dated my man before, and so we know each other that kind of way. So there's nothing like, who, like I don't know you. Like yes, you do. Like you're my man's ex. Nothing like negative. It's just growing up. She just she just ended up being, like her own sexuality, changed her sexuality. She's into women now and all that going on. So we get along and all that. But yeah, I just thought that was so funny. Um, but yeah, I've been posting stuff on Facebook, the market. Nothing awkward though. I usually just keep an eye with stay local and just local pickup only. I do. I see it. Everybody hates it that are local, especially in the local group. People like to comment it and say it's a fraud, don't fall for it, and report it. And we always had to report it, but the admins don't really keep track, or like how does the admins end up accepting these spam accounts? Like it's annoying. I know I don't like banks no more just because it's I've been having I as myself I put myself a lot of times in depth with having bank accounts. So I try to use my prepaid card only for Shine for everything. Um, I trust that one a lot because I trust myself with it a lot. And I've only just used one bank just to do my card payment since they want an actual bank to do it, or I have to go in person, pay a fee of like $2 just to pay my card, which I had to do that this week because my bank is on hold. So uh, it happened to me with Bank of America. I heard it was not so good either about like Bank of America. My dad has it, but never heard anything bad about him. What does Well, that is crazy. I feel like all banks do shady things and don't care. Yeah, it's true. It's all money. I mean, it's not just banks, it's in general. everybody just wants money, so I really got to be careful with when it comes to money or information. They just want money. And I got really so mad because my I don't like overdrafts. That's my big issue. And it's just I don't like overdrafts even though I have US Bank, like they overdraft you like crazy. So I always try to make sure I'm like getting notified and no negative balance right away. If not, I put the money in right away. They overdraft me 3 times for like $20 negative money. Just little purchases like $5, $10, stuff like that. Because it was one of my bills I got in, and then they overdraft me like within 24 hours. They don't give me a chance, or like they used to give me a chance, like one day, 24 hours, you have a negative balance, pay it off. But now they just don't. So I just don't even like to even have nothing running on autopilot of like all these bills or anything like that. I just keep my planner book now, like because I don't keep track of myself no. So now I need to keep track of myself all the time now. Like Chase, my husband does Chase, and they got in trouble because they got most of their money in 2020 from overdraft fees. Oh, can you tell me about it? No bank is supposed to be going overdraft fees right now during the pandemic. Well, they double me hella times. So Chase makes us call them to get them off, and it's so inconvenient. I call them and they don't do nothing about it. They're just like, oh, we just owe him. Oh, because of this, because of that. Because when I check on the banks, it shows recent supposedly, but when I call them, it shows them not recent. It shows them from like yesterday. So they like technically, I didn't got that notification within 24 hours, but they did, and I'm just so like it's like within that day, you got to do it because it's probably yesterday's, and it's not showing active on the that it was from yesterday's. So I always have to call them to find out when was it really updated or when is it like that. Um, I'm just cleaning the restroom right now. I did this cleaning this whole morning, but all these kids need to pick up their toys. My hubby is working, but I can't wait for this evening. We are hosting the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, I know. I've been hearing this Super Bowl like for so long. My husband's also working too. I just dropped him off like at 11. Got like 4 hours to come pick him up. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? No, we don't, because I'm not really like doing much. Last night, my man, we all as a family, we just went quickly to the store, and my cravings were coming in because everybody's Valentine's stuff is going on TikTok videos and everywhere. And so we went and gotten strawberries, and he got some chocolates, and so because I like to make my own sweets at home, so I still have some at the fridge, but I quickly made some strawberry chocolates. Oh, I'm getting heartburn right now. Pregnancy. But yeah, I'm getting strawberry chocolates right now. So it was a craving. It was so funny though. I've been having weird cravings last night. My kids are having the most weirdest cravings. Yesterday they had chocolate. No, they had string cheese with yogurt. They were dipping it, and I'm just like, huh? And they're like, it's yummy. I'm like, I feel like you guys are more pregnant than I am with those weird cravings, though. Like it's just crazy. And then they were eating chocolate with something. I don't know what was it. It was so weird. Chocolate with mustard. Like I don't know. I'm glad they're experiencing some new taste, but why don't they not try my food every time I try to give them something new to taste? And they go, no, no, no. No, we don't have much plans besides staying home. They normally get me something. Tomorrow I'm making a plan with the kids, like do a crafting time for Valentine's Day, like do some hand painting, like a hand paint, make a flower. Just something really fun because I know my kids love crafting a lot. So we're gonna be doing that, and I told them we're gonna try to make some cupcakes for fun. But I need to go to the store and get some strawberry frosting and strawberry red sprinkles so I can make it like a Valentine's theme. But they love to bake, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Uh, so yeah. Let's see, where was I? No bank is supposed to. This happened to me as well. It happens to everybody. That's why I'm having to be more careful. No, you have to literally tell them we are in a pandemic and you guys are not supposed to be doing overdraft fees. So take them off. I wish I could. Maybe in the future wise, I'll definitely do it. I wish I could just ask them and then. You had 10 overdraft fees? Oh my gosh, they only helped me remove it 3, it added up. Oh, wow, that's a lot. I know I had to go work. I do DoorDash for, like, side money just to spoil myself a little money, or try to save some money and put it aside because my unemployment literally covers all the bills, and my man only works just to be able, like, help us with the gas, help us with the groceries, help us for emergency money, and that's it. And I don't like to feel bored sitting here, so do DoorDash sometimes and make at least $100 a week to get myself some Starbucks because I still crave Starbucks. Get myself some chips, just the little things that I'm like, I don't want to sit here and feel broke and can't even touch my employment money because it's keeping us alive. But yeah, our small tax just went into our account, but we hadn't checked that account and had 600 taken off this account. I hate that. We actually get our money back and some because they didn't need it. I lost $3,000 just in December because I felt for one of those spams. Never again. Never will I ever do that. I feel that's why I'm working now because if I had those $3,000, I'd be still spoiling myself for my cravings and stuff like that. And now I'm in debt more because I owe $2,000 to my mom because of her helping me out for all this happening. Because I couldn't pay the rent. Rent was gonna be late. It was my first time being late on my rent, like after 2 years. Like I'm very on it and trying to not mess up my credit score, my on point paying on time on anything because of my past of putting myself in debt and not knowing how to deal with it. So it's really sucked though for me. Uh, you really have to sell them just like that. They are not supposed to be doing it and transfer it to someone higher up. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Your babies are gonna have some. Yep, they're gonna have fun. They always have. They always have fun. Like they enjoy doing the Christmas craft and stuff, and just doing desserts. They want me to do some chocolate chip cookies just because we've got some chocolate kisses, the mini ones that I made for the strawberries. So I told them we could do that. We have the ingredients to make some chocolate chip cookies. I'm telling you, my husband had no clue his account was overdrawn, and they kept taking on overdrafts. See, yeah, that's what it felt like for me with Wells Fargo. Like I didn't know any of this going on. Then next, thing you know, they closed my account and all that going on. They said my account was closed, but it was open, meaning that they never told me that I still owe money or something like that. They just kept it like active without telling me because I didn't use Wells Fargo no more. I had a different bank and they just kept that one open, even though they told me it was closed. Like things was fine, but no, they just put me in debt, and then next thing I find out, I have to owe that much money. But I never paid it because I never knew for like 3 years after. By the time it's like it got reimbursed or something like that. It's still in my credit score, but I don't have to pay it no more. But that really sucked though. Like it ruined it. It ruined me having to get an apartment. It ruined me having to get a car. It ruined me having to be able to like start my life after just having my first child. And I'm already on my third child right now. And this is my first apartment, my first car. A lot of my firsts this last year when I got my first actual good job that helped a lot of our families have fun on vacations, be able to pay rent, be able to have savings, all that sorts of things, which was great. But now I'm in full time college. I graduated this end of the year, and I really want to keep my promises on trying to get a home for the like family soon. That's where my next goal is at. Besides paying off my car. Oh wow, that's crazy though. Just call you. You should be able to get all these fees back since 20. I'm gonna have to go there in person either way because I need to know if my account is being reviewed or not still because they said they're being reviewed even though they approved me to keep my account back because they were gonna like kick me out the bank thinking I was the one trying to steal money from the bank. It wasn't me, it was just the job that tried to trick me into a job. Just yeah. Life ver life, Matthew. Is that what you're trying to say? It's life. So no, it wasn't a scam. Our small tax check went in, and that's what got us to see they overdrafted us. That's crazy. We got all the money back in the bank tried to take. You have to speak in order for them to listen. Yeah, yeah. I did that. I had to go through all that this week. I'm gonna have to go do that because it's already close. It's close today. It's Sunday here. And so tomorrow or Tuesday, I might have to go to the bank and talk to them to be able to see if I can use my bank again so I could put money in or because we did discuss though they're great people. The local branch area they made me do all these fixes and stuff like that. I did told them that yes, I'm gonna close my savings on that account because I'm not working and I don't have savings and I could just use my savings for my prepaid card then because I'm gonna get my tax money from there and it's gonna get sent to my prepaid card and I'm just gonna keep all that money into my savings, paying card maintenance in my car and just use some of it to pay my mom back and get some last minute things for the baby. That's all we're just planning on and keeping that money into savings. And this year, I'm not messing that money up. Besides saving it up because I'm trying to get a house. So you gotta save up money, you know. I did have that money saved up last year, but I ruined it. And I lesson learned. Well, it was nice talking to you too. You have a good day. I actually have a site for first time home buyers. It's some program where you don't put money down. I'll send it to you. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. Because there's also one area that's a local area here. I don't know. They're very great with people who don't have like great credit scores and stuff like that. It's a good program here. We have one here. I have that saved in my website in my link, bookmarks. So when I do plan on getting things ready or something like that, then yes. Because right now I'm just working on my credit score. It's growing good now. It's growing a lot of positive now, and I'm still like paying little debts I have left. So that's all I'm working on lately, and trying to have some savings money at least to will like get a home, even if it's like I don't have to put down payment. I mean that money could be useful to get furniture for the place, all that, or whatever you're trying to do for your yard and stuff. Because I want to do yard projects and stuff like that. And or I want to get property because here you could get property and not having to deal with like neighbors because I'm not a social person out in public really. I just like to be in my own world. Same with my man, he's the same way. But he's at the same now, he's so socialized at the same time. My husband and I signed up and we're hoping by next year we can buy a home. That's exciting. Like I know I can't get a home because like I don't have no income source besides unemployment and it's not enough. Uh, my man's just barely getting his trying to get his license now this year because a lot of his documents got lost 5 years ago and now he's getting them slowly. As the last year he started getting some of his documents back and now he's trying to get his license first time his license now after trying the past years to get everything together. So we're slowly just getting things together to be able to reach our goals and he wants to go to school. So after I'm done with school, he could go to school and I'll be the one with the income source for now while he does some part-time job. Um, pretty cool though. I want to be able to get a house and stuff like that. I'm trying to build my credit because I have none, which is worse than bad credit. They said, yeah. Yeah, we went to an agency and she still emails us updates and stuff. But yeah, she told me that I should just keep up with the paying these debts off. And same with him. He doesn't have much debt, but he does have some because he doesn't use like a credit or debit or he doesn't have a bank at all, like that kind of thing. They just want me because since I have history and stuff like that, because of all that, I'm just making sure I'm paying my card payment always on time, which I am because it's giving me my credit score to bump up like 60 points every 3 months for paying on time. So I'm trying to keep up with that then because that's what's pushing up my credit score. But then I have zero credit card history. I don't use credit cards, but they encourage me to use credit card, which I don't trust myself with it still. I was like, wait, let me just get a job first so I could be able to like do the exchange thing. My aunt's teaching me how to do it too, on how to use your credit card to build up. I have Shine, which is they also have my credit card build up. I just can't do anything about it if I don't have a job or extra money to put in on the side. And then, like, you know, that thing when you spend $50 and then you put that $50 in. I'm supposed to do that with my credit card builder, but I don't have an extra source of income to put money in there to flip it, you know, help my credit score and have like an existing credit card user. I did have PayPal, but I still keep going into the wrong self of me of paying, being a little in debt and having to do payments and not doing it how you're supposed to do it just to help your credit score. So have you bought everything for the baby that you need? No. No, I have not. Right now I've only just done the baby registry so far, like having everybody get involved in it on Instagram, my friends and family. Oh, now you want to watch Ryan after leaving the TV on? So yeah, so like that's what I'm telling them. I just gave them like a link because I wasn't doing a baby shower this year because I can't even afford it. Everybody's can't afford it, and I don't blame them. Or people getting sick, family getting sick, and that kind of thing. So I just told them like, we'll just do this kind of little fun event, baby reveal, and we'll just on April 1st. I'll just keep all this the stuff they got. I gotten like 2 items already from friends or family. I don't know who. Doesn't say. It's just like a surprise thing, I guess. And I haven't opened any of them, so it's gonna be like a surprise when I open it up on live on April 1st. And I told them I'll just share the video to everybody so they could get involved and see what I got. And then pretty much on around March, because I'm getting my taxes. I'm waiting for these taxes. So far, I got approved, which is good. So it's a good note. So either around March or April before then, like the April 1st or maybe, I'm just gonna get all these last minute things because we still need to get the car seat. That's what me and my man discussed. We want to buy our own car seat brand new. We don't want no one to buy it for us. We want to buy it ourselves. So we're gonna definitely buy the car seat around March soon because I need to fix my car too. Though this program goes off your income like normally. Well, this program we have to put the house under my husband and someone with amazing credit, but with this program it's just him and I. Yeah, I gotta stream. My husband only makes like 800 a month, and with me, doesn't it really go well. Oh shoot, hold on. So I'm trying to make sure we both equal out at least 2,400 a month. I think he's supposed to have a certain income, and he doesn't have that income to be approved to get home, and I don't officially right now. But trying to get back to a good job, you know, or trying to keep looking for a job. Like I said, a remote job is always good, you know. Oh yeah, with this one, they rather us have no debt at all. And all. Yep, yep. That's what my realtor told me. Just clear out my credits, my debts and all that. So credit score is just what I'm doing then. Huh? You want to watch Thomas? Did you want to watch Thomas or this one? Thomas. Okay, let me look for Thomas then. Um. Oh yeah, yes, I was scared about taxes. I landed up doing them myself online, but it went through, and 5 days later we got our small check, and we were just waiting on the big one. I'm like, come on already. Yep, I feel you. I just did it this week. So within like 24 hours, they notified me the state and the federal that I got approved. And then since then on, I guess it's going to be like 3 weeks to wait to actually then give it to me. But sometimes they just give it to you like within a week or in a few days. It just depends. They just say 3 weeks. Last year, I didn't got my money till like the fall. I didn't got my tax money to the fall because I messed up. I didn't. I do our taxes every year, and I don't know what I was doing wrong. I messed up the fact that I was supposed to be claiming the kids and not my man because I was the one working a lot of hours last year and he didn't work, so he stayed home. And so I actually had him claim the kids, and it ruined it all because he was getting less. Like if you didn't work at all, you're not gonna get much money compared to me. But I definitely was the one working. That's why I shouldn't have gotten all that extra money for the kids because he got a small bonus. But compared to me, I got the bigger bonus because of all that taxes and proof and all that going on for California state. Because I work at California but live in Nevada. That all these bonus money to help my kids. So I had to redo them all and have them to mail them out instead. And so that took long. Obviously, if you have a mistake with this pandemic going on and all these stimulus checks going on and everything, they just say try not to mess up your taxes because then you might not be able to get your tax money until next year. And I didn't got my money until the fall, last year fall. And so that took us long. And my man didn't got his money at all. He was supposed to get like a couple $1,000 at least. And they never sent him no money at all. I don't know if it's because he owed money with taxes or whatever it is, but they never sent him a letter or anything. I messed up his debit card. I actually had my bank account information into him to have it deposited. So that's what canceled it. And so I told them that they should mail it to you if that's the thing, because I messed up. I was supposed to put your bank account information so they could put the direct deposit. And the address is correct because I did corrected the address to be in this house if they mail it to you, but they never mailed him anything. So we don't know if they're gonna mail that money in this year or what's going on. We never got a hold of anything at all for his taxes. But this time he is getting like at least 1,000 because of the stimulus check. He only worked for like a little bit for a couple months, so he's got some money from that. But they're giving him at least 1,000 for the stimulus check because we don't get a stimulus check, so they just give it to us when we do the taxes. Then I'm like, okay. uh, so yeah, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen for him too. Then I'm gonna definitely not mess up his. I definitely not mess up mine because I use TurboTax a lot. Uh, so mine's okay so far. And now we're just waiting on him, and I'm trying to not mess up his paperwork this time. And let's see if they are gonna give him his money for this year. Then we're gonna definitely contact them. What happened to the money from last year? He worked a lot last year too, or for that other year. So like, where's that money? Did he end up owing money to the IRS, or what happened? Because he never got it, and that was like a couple $1,000s that he was supposed to get back. I They messed up on us in 2010, so we didn't get our tax until October. Yeah, that's how I think it was October I got it. Yeah, it was so crazy. Yeah, and it was so weird though because like I filed his first and mine. So I got my money in, but he never got his. And I'm like, okay, so if I gotten my money, they already gotten mine fixed and you're fixed. So yours should be coming in the mail soon, and they never did. His was being pending. I was constantly checking on the website. His was active pending, like it's being processed. It got returned back because of the deposit money, and then it said it was gonna get mailed, but after that they just don't. I look it up online, it doesn't show no update no more, like he doesn't exist on it. So we're gonna have to call the IRS or something like that. So I don't know what's going on for his last year money, because that money was gonna be put in for like making, like fixing his car, because he has a car. But I told him not to sell it because he's trying to sell it sometimes because it's just sitting in the parking lot. But I told him it's a good car, especially right now, just because I'm the only one driving. And I told him that we need another driver just because since the baby's coming in soon. This car I have is like a 5-seat, but the back seat's kind of squished because of all these car seats they have. And I'm like, we're gonna just need an extra car so we can be able to like make room for our kids. And I told him, like, don't sell that car because that car could be useful. We could just use that for transporting around this town compared to my car, because my car is being paid still. So I told him we could just have my car sitting most of the time and have his car, which he always brings it up too, but he always ends up wanting to sell it too. So I told him, no, we could still use it. You can still have find like he could find out because he wants to get his license so he doesn't have to what was the word I was gonna say? So he doesn't have to have us pick him up after work because sometimes he works late at night and some days. And so then my kids can't go to sleep, go to bed for bedtime. They have to be up, and we all have to get ready and go pick him up. And then with this baby coming in, I don't think we're gonna want to do that. We're not gonna go ahead and take the baby, wake him up, ruin his sleeping time to come pick him up. So he wants to get his license for that reason and have his own car, and he could just go to his work on his own time, not having us come pick him up all the time because we don't fit no more. We're not gonna fit all together when we try going together. I end up doing it. I need to get my license this year. I'm so scared of driving. Yeah, that's how my cousin. She never gotten her license. She has a car. Like my aunt got her a car, but she never uses it. Never does. She doesn't have a license yet, and she's just rather. She said she'd rather do Uber drive than getting a license. Like she just she's just that paranoid of driving. And I'm like, well, it's up to you guys. Whatever works. But sometimes it's just good to have the license for emergencies, at least, especially when you're having kids or family. I mean, yeah, you could have the license, and that's your car. You could have your trusted family drive you around with your car then, if anything. It's just good to have it for just emergency. I've taken the written test and I've been driving classes, but I'm too scared to drive and test and drive. I was like that. My mom couldn't teach me how to drive because she right away would panic every time, and she wasn't really uh, a teacher because she would. The first thing she taught me is going on the main highway road where it's so busy, and that was my first trying to learn how to drive on the road instead of learning the neighborhoods and the stop signs and all that. That I got almost in a car accident. So I told her, "What am I supposed to do here? Like I wasn't driving the speed limit. I didn't know about speed limit." So ever since then, I asked my aunt Nice if she could at least teach me at least the basics for the neighborhood, and then I'll just teach myself from there on. And I did that. I had my sister accompanying me, and I just taught myself how to drive on the neighborhoods during nighttime where the cops are not gonna stop me, and just stay there. And then once I got in the confidence to drive in the neighborhoods, I purposely pushed myself to do at least a block or the next light on the main highway streets, and then I did pretty well on my own after that, and then I had to pass the test. I didn't do great on my written test. I failed it 3 times, and then the fourth time was the time I did actually pass. My husband, he just did his written test. He was very close. He got 2 wrong. He would have passed, but he's just not comfortable with the rules of like the headlights and all that, the lights going on. So that's what he's studying for. And we have a small Toyota. Oh, we had a small Toyota, but we just upgraded to the Nissan Xterra. It's a good car for here in this area because it snows a lot here and it's a good 4-wheel drive here. Um, and then we have the SUV, and I have the car here with me every day, but we don't use it. Yeah, we got two SUV cars, and they're both good for the snow, 4-wheel drive. Um, it's just dying out. Like he needs to get his car fixed because um, I think it's the alternator. It's the alternator that needs to get a replacement for his car because we just bought a brand new battery. It works fine. It works as long as you're keeping that car active, but it doesn't charge the battery when the car is off. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's just the alternator that needs to get replaced. Then, no, I need the kids are getting bigger and want to go out. We have season passes for theme parks, but in here with no license. Yeah, I understand you. Uh oh, oh no, the monster. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's good to just have it so the kids need their moment in the house. Like, hi, I'm from New York City. Hi, where are you? I'm from Nevada. Wolf Game Productions. I'm from Nevada. That's It's like from the other side of this world, the other side of this country. Well, nice to meet you. Do you do YouTube too, or like what is your video about? Your kiddos are so quiet. They aren't even like. Oh no, they were allowed a little bit ago, an hour ago. I'll say actually because they were wrestling, being boys. I can't. I can't deal with it. I'm gonna be so stressed all the time because all I have is boys in this house, and then I get really annoyed when I see them fight. I get really annoyed the way boys are. Boys are gonna be boys doing stupid things, being a little reckless. It's mostly the reckless feeling, and so I get annoyed easily. And their dad does that too. Their dad's really into like off road. He likes into dirt bikes, and he's really into airsoft guns, all those kinds of crazy sports because he grew up in New York and just somewhere in a small town, not really populated, and so he grew up from that area, and so he's just really into that, and I'm not so used to that because I grew up from a small city, and so it stresses me out seeing that, and it's just boys like to do boys activities, and it stresses me out. I can't get involved. And why is it they put you in review? So it said, I use this place by me. We pay 129, get 3 classes, and they let us use their student card to take tests. Oh, cool! You guys got a good program. And your kiddos are so quiet. Yeah, they're relaxing right now. Monster. Boys are so crazy. Our daughter was always and still is the calm one. Those boys drive me insane. I got just boys, so it's pretty interesting to know their personality. Like my first child, he's more of a sweetheart. He's more sensitive. He's more down, more calm about it. But he could be reckless. He could be into fighting, trying what daddy wants to do. He looks up to his dad a lot, so he's learning to do those kinds of things. But he's also the kind of person that he's now speaking up because he's the oldest son. He is speaking up and learn his voice, which the dad encourages him to not be that person because he's so shy. He wants him to speak up and defend himself. So that's what he's been trying to do because I guess boys' lifestyle is a little bit more harsher than women lifestyle. Oh, yeah. Boys are so. Have you always lived in Nevada? No. This is my first time living in Nevada for the last couple of years. It's only been. I was born and raised in California, which is by state line. So in a sense, I've always been involved with Nevada for so long that I can remember as a kid. I'm born in like South Lake Tahoe, California. It's like a tourist area in California. Like a lot of people from California, or sometimes all around the world, like to come and visit there. And because it's a mountain area, it snows a lot, has a beautiful lake, and it's one of the biggest lakes, one of the top biggest lakes in the United States. I hear. So that's pretty neat because it's one of the deepest lakes, the biggest, deepest lakes. And I love being born and raised there, which I'm only just 30 minutes away. But the population and the tourism population has increased so much. A lot of people are getting kicked out of their homes. A lot of the apartments are getting kicked out of their homes because people are just trying to use money for to tourists. And so it really sucks living there. I couldn't never get in my first place there at all. Even though I was born and raised there and I'm a local person, they just wanted history out of you. They wanted like 2 years of history. I'm like, how am I gonna get that if you don't put your locals first? They're not putting their locals first. So a lot of our locals are being kicked out of their hometown. And I'm just one of those. So a lot of us are having to move to Carson City here in Nevada because of nowhere to go, nowhere to live, or we're tired of like traffic, car accidents. A lot of people are really mean. They're really mean, and our and Lake Tahoe is not like the big cities with freeways and stuff like that. It's nothing like that. It's a bunch of trees and mountains and animals and bears and all that. You want juice? Let me see. I'll drink some milk. You want to finish it? Ah! Don't ram me over. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I love being there. It used to be like a small town, like a small city, but it gets too packed. Like too many people visit there that there's traffic for days. Like the winter season, the traffic was so bad because it's like what, a 10-minute drive from the outer side of towns, like to get to the south, to the east, an example is saying. It's only 10 minutes distance of a drive from just to get to know the whole city. That's not a big city. Um, from there, like one point from point A, from almost to point B, bumper, and it's just horrible. It, some family, they're just sitting there. They're like, "I've been here since the morning, and it's about to be out of work. I'm about to get off of work." So it really sucks. Like you would have to like rather go walking or bus transportation, not even. It's just really hard. It's just too many people there. You can't really have your day by day going on because a lot of the tourists are coming in and they're really rude because they have a lot of rental cars. They don't care if they hit you because they got a rental car. They usually abandon the rental cars in the side and not having to deal with it because that's what they like to do, I guess. They like to talk. It's because they're like from the Bay Area, and you know how that I don't like the Bay Area lifestyle. They're all are like that. They're very drama. I don't like drama, and so they are like that a lot when they come visit our town. Uh, yeah, I thought you guys honestly lived in Lake Tahoe. Then you said Nevada. My mom was raised in Lake Tahoe. I was born and raised here, and everybody went out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody has been going out. It really is sucks. It's just getting worse and worse by the years. I'm seeing a bunch of new houses, but they're not even for renting for your local people. They're mostly just benefiting to make money out of tourists renting those homes. It's just really horrible. Like I just don't like the fact that we have so many tourists that don't respect the hometown. They like to trash the. They like to litter and trash, and there's bears, coyotes, raccoons. And the thing is, we don't want littering to happen because we don't want the wildlife to get confused and get involved with the city when they should be living in their area. And a lot of those tourists don't even respect it, or they don't even respect the animals. There was a one time, I think last year, that they were giving a piggyback ride on a bear. I was like, it was a cub. It was a cub, and but I felt bad for that baby cub. I'm like, you're riding on a baby cub. Like, leave the baby cub alone. He's just trying to eat. That's just horrible. You're just lucky you didn't meet a dad bear or mom bear. They're huge. You can't even give a piggyback ride. But they've been doing stuff like that, trying to take photos of them, and all that kind of sorts of things. It's crazy. hey, hey, Andy, how's it going? Happy Valentine's weekend. I want to live somewhere where they don't have a lot of people because I'm sick of being around people. Yeah, that's what got me to having to move out of my hometown. I had to deal with the fact that I'm not going to be able to live in my hometown no more because of so much profit money. I'm hearing that people want to make a mall there, that people want to make this like big profits from company corporates, and they're asking for like the law of the city to approve it. But a lot of our local people do not approve it because we don't want it to become like a city, like a big city. We want it to stay how it is because then where are the animals are going to go? Hey, go over there, please. Your brother was sitting there. They go sit over there. That's what he was sitting there for. He's being mean to me. Um, a baby cub. They're lucky mama didn't walk up on it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'm just glad that mom didn't walk up on it. And we sometimes have bobcats. I'm hearing. I have, yeah, I have not seen one yet. But here in Nevada, in Carson City, there's a lot of deers, more than in the other side in Lake Tahoe. So it's rare that you do see a deer over there because they like to be over here mostly, and a lot of them are over here. So, but I like this town so far. just because I'm not dealing with traffic no more. I'm not dealing with angry tourists no more. I'm not dealing with a work lifestyle because I always worked like Taco Bell or McDonald's growing up as a young child adult. Um, and I've always had them always, be stubborn slobs and yell at you like it's all about them, but really it's all about all together, getting along, but they don't like to get along. They just like to be mean. And it really sucked because they always attack the young ones. They always attack them in the drive-throughs, and I'm just done. I'm just done living in that area. And since we moved here, we've been so happy here. Um, the community is growing because since like California's population is going up, everybody's wanting to move out to Nevada or Arizona and all that going places. And luckily, I just got here to the point when it's already starting to raise up. Like the minimum wage used to be $8 an hour here in Nevada, but I don't know what's what. I'm hearing that's like $11 now the hour, and that increased so high. It increased like a couple dollars up the minimum wage here within 1 year. Like that's just crazy. Then I'm like, well, then I guess everybody's coming here. That's probably why. And so we just got here on the time when it raised up. So we got the opportunity to have like low money rent here, like how it felt like before in California, all that kind of sorts. Because less. I'm still paying rent here for like less than $1,000. But now this year in spring, we renew our yearly lease. It's gonna go over at least a little over 1,000 now a month. I was like, whoa. There's jobs that are trying to pay you $15 an hour here, and it's just minimum wage jobs, and like that's kind of crazy. Then I was like, that's I'm really working hard on just finishing my college career and just look for a real good college job, so I don't have to be struggling then with this whole money raising up and taxes and stuff. And the taxes are pretty crazy in California. A baby cover, like, yeah. So how long have you lived in Nevada now? I heard they are going up here in LA currently for 16. Yeah, my brother works in California still. He said $16 an hour. He gets paid, and here's 15. There was a job trying to pay you 15. It was just a restaurant, like a dishwasher restaurant job position. I was like, what? And we have In and Out here. Here they pay you the minimum wage of California, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. Um, I lived here when did I? Because I moved here. I was living in Tracy, California for a year. And I was pregnant with my second child, and he's now 3 years old. He's gonna be 4 years old this year. So I moved out 3 years ago because like once with the baby when he was born, a week later we moved to here in Nevada. We just got everything what we had and moved here in Nevada, and we were living with my sister-in-law, and then she just couldn't help us support on getting us a place. It's just one of those family lifestyle. They just can't help to take care of themselves. Then they don't want to take care of your family either, even though they say, "Yeah, I got your back," but no. Then I had to move with my mom after those 2 years of being with her and having to support her and having to support us to try to like get us a first place, but nothing was happening. We're not getting approved right away. But for some reason, by the time we moved with my mom, even though she had no room to rent for us, like we were living in the living room with our two boys, we got our place within less than a year after living with the sister-in-law for 2 years. Like that's what's weird. Like I think it was just the vibe. It wasn't working out. But yeah, we were living with my mom again because she lives in Tahoe. So we had to move back to Tahoe for like just a couple months. It was like January, February, March, April. In 4 months, we ended up getting a place after that because we moved to with my mom, but we had to leave because someone was reporting that mom was having people living there, and then I didn't want her to get kicked out because of us. So we moved with my grandma, and she has a studio side, which is so small that she still put us under the roof on not having to pay rent, but I still pay money on the rent because she's not working no more. So she kept us in the attic, and the attic is like this. This is how it is because it's just a little cabin. It's a small cabin, and we had the attic, so we can't stand up in there. The kids could, but It's so noisy up there. We can't even run. There's no room at all. It's literally an attic, and we were sleeping in an attic just for the time being until we could get a place. And thank God that it happened during the beginning of the pandemic. We finally got the place, and we're happy that we got our own space and all that going on. We're not feeling used or anything like that. We're just happy that we're now in this position. Keep growing, you know? Yeah, that's really good. Cali's expensive. We are in town, home paying 2,700 for a 3 bedroom. That's 2.5 bathroom. Yeah. I was living in Tracy like those that a couple years back I told you. And that's how much it was. Just about it. My aunt was paying 2,300, and I was helping her pay rent like at least a couple $100 that I could at least afford, you know? Um and then by the time I left, her rent went up for like just about almost that much, like the 2,500, and she couldn't afford to live there. So she moved out. Last year she moved out to Illinois. She moved out to Illinois because I have like an aunt over there that had is they said it's a good place to live over there just to get property and stuff. Like it's cheap still over there too, because it's not really populated where they live. So my aunt took the motive and took the risk and moved over there. Now she's happy because now she's not working 2 jobs, having to pay bills by bills and not have any vacation time or anything like that. These are mine. Look at these strawberries. Well, they're mine too. This is my mom's craving. I share. I share. Here. Oh, here comes the emotional one. Here. Come here. I give you strawberry though. Your mama's strawberries. What are you doing though? I want some strawberries too later. Yeah, he really loves the strawberries. He was eating his leftover strawberries this morning. Mhm. Yes, it's really getting expensive. I'm ready to get out of here. I tried to see if I could live a lifestyle in the Bay Area because I have a lot of my dad's side of family living there right now, and maybe I could just get an apartment there and everything. Just because I am a certified dental assistant. I went to school for that, but no one wouldn't hire me at all. No, sorry, you can't sit down on my lap because I have a big belly. I don't have room for you. I'm not really good at making strawberry coverings, but uh-uh, it's mine. Mine. Yeah, they are chocolate covered strawberries. I was having cravings of that yesterday, and so we went to the store and got some strawberries and chocolate, and I just made myself some chocolate strawberries with some sprinkles in there that's just like blue sprinkles because this Valentine's happening is making me crave everything. And I noticed this baby's only making me crave a bunch of strawberry sweets. Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. I'm getting messy now. But yeah, I've been working on my YouTube channel much more than this, just because like I'm more active now, being up and about than it was with my first and second trimester. It was so horrible. I was always throwing up every freaking day, all day. I was always throwing up, and I couldn't even get up to do anything then. And so a lot of my YouTube views went down a lot. But now since I'm back in active and motivated, I started my Etsy shop again, and I started to work on my my YouTube views. And now I'm just happy that I finally reached to 1K, and I want to do a giveaway because I've been telling everybody I'm gonna do a giveaway for this 1,000 once I ever do get it 1,000. And I've now finally reached it, so I'm trying to do something creative and fun for the giveaway because I'm already doing the giveaway for my Etsy shop. It's today's the last day to enter. It's a planner shop, and so tomorrow I'm gonna announce it. I love the white chocolate covered strawberries. I was seeing a freaking photo of strawberry coverings. I was like, man, I want strawberry chocolate over a strawberry because I'm just really craving strawberry. I had my CNA license, but I see too many things I just couldn't handle. How they mistreat people and couldn't do it. That's how it felt like in the dental environment. I stopped because like I can't even count how many job interviews I've done, job applications I've done with them. They always had me in like do an interview with me. It feels like I've done 50 interviews, like none of them hired me at all. Every time I come in, everybody has the urge to mad dog you and judge you already. And so I just didn't like the environment. I did got a job one time that only lasted a week and they let me go. It was really stupid. But yeah, they were just all putting things against me. It was like a woman's office area, business thing. And they were just not getting along with me. Like, I'm just like, you know what? This is not my style. Like, if this is how it is of all the offices, they like to be in a competition, not getting along as a team, then I don't want to work with them because that's where I wasn't looking for. And then I realized with graphic design now, it's more like me because I do a lot of art throughout my time. Gosh, I'm not much talking. It became pointless to me to even try to get a job for a dental office. Here, you can have this one. So now I'm just like, I'm just happy now I'm doing this as I've already done projects already for graphic design. I've done some logos for restaurants here in Lake Tahoe. Um, I've helped a lot of, which was nice when I was working for the COVID facility last year in the medical field style. I was able to got the opportunity to help some nurses get their business cards. I got to get to know a security guard that he does his own business. I helped him fix his website, helped him with his business too. So I got all these experience from a lot of these high uh, high job careers that they were working in a lot. You know, he's very socialized though. Yeah, he's our socialized baby. He loves to say hi and just talk to everybody. I can't even vlog because my phone has been acting crazy. My phone's been acting crazy too. I need a new phone because it's just it glitches and everything. I want a new phone. I want to get the newest phones. I've been like wanting to get the flip phone style because back in the day I was all into my flip phones. I was so into collecting all my Racer phones, and I still have them. And now I'm like, this is my childhood. I want a flip phone. Those freaking nice fancy flip phones that I've been always wanting one when I was a kid, like hoping they'll create this one day, and they did. I gotta get one of those. So maybe I'll spoil this for my birthday, a new phone, because my birthday's on March. And the baby's due days on April. I'm like, well, there you go. I'll get my taxes and I'll spoil myself a birthday gift, at least a new phone. Because last year we went on vacation and this year we're not gonna do that. No way, Jose, because I'm not trying to give birth somewhere in a different city and I don't know the hospital. um, right now I'm using the camera. My husband used his taxes and gifted me this camera 2 years ago, and it's the vlogging camera. The what is it called? The GX. It's a Canon GX. I see it right there. And I bought this on Amazon. I almost broke this camera though recently, but I fixed it. Thank God. Like, oh my gosh, because it's costing me $800 for this camera. I use it all the time because like we go a lot of family trips, and it's been fun vlogging all the time. Uh, good job. Yes, office jobs with women is crazy. There's always drama with women in the office. Yeah, I'm not a woman drama. I just like to get along. So, but graphic design is good though because you could be your own business person, which I'm trying to do that right now. You could be working with corporates, and all you do is teamwork. They literally you do teamwork. It doesn't involve with like woman leads. It's like male and woman, everybody. You do teamwork meetings to create businesses, what you want to do, like logo designs and stuff like that. Luckily, the Reno has a lot of those jobs, so I'm gonna try to get a job there. But I can't get hired until I have the bachelor's degree. That's what they say. I'm like, but they do a lot of entry jobs too. Like they like to hire new employees, new people who just finished college. So I'm really looking forward to that and learn the experience to work with them. And a lot of these jobs do a lot of remote jobs too, so you could just do your projects here and then you just go over there during your meetings. And they definitely pay you really good. They pay you like at least nurse pay. I remember the Razor phones. Yeah, I was such a huge fan of it. I have them somewhere in my store. They work still, but obviously you can't connect the service really no more. Ah. No, that's mine. You're trying to steal my strawberries. Your push present. Yeah, your videos are done on your camera. Then, I use both. I use my phone when I don't want to bring my camera out in public because I'm so shy still. Like, I don't like to bring my camera in stores and have people stare at me or where it's very public where there's so much people around. I just use my phone instead. My phone camera is pretty good though. I do gotta say it's good quality, it's alright quality, but I like my camera because you can hear me clearer. You can see the picture, the view better. And it has a lot of my memory. Like I got a good deal on Amazon for like $20 that the memory comes in at least 400 gigabytes. And I use that for everything. I use my memory for the computer then. I use that memory for my projects for graphic design. I use that memory for everything. So I keep it safe. I don't like to take it out. There's these things like what is it called? Like the adapter. I have it in a adapter. I never pull it out. I always keep that adapter. So the adapter is only being overused. So I know I'm guaranteed I'm not gonna scratch up my 400 gigabyte memory of having everything in there until I get one of those like portable memory connectors. But for now, I'm just using. This is an extra spare that I'm not using, but it's always in my camera though. But yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it if you're always active on YouTube, and if you have a computer, then because I didn't have a computer, I didn't have a camera when I started YouTube. I was doing phone. I was doing my phone. I always had an app and I edited it from my phone. But I mean, it's easy once you get to know it and doing all that as a daily life. But once you are constantly doing it, it starts to get kind of difficult because then it takes up a lot of your phone memory. And I always have to put in my Google backup photos, and then it just gets annoyed. And so ever since I got the MacBook, because of school, the school gave me this MacBook. I was starting to get into the iMovie software. Realized this is easier than I thought, and then my man got me the camera. Now it's just more easier to get involved with YouTube editing and all that going on. That's the camera I want, the camera G7X Mark II. I heard the 3 uses of focus a lot. I have the third one. That one's the third one. I heard they fixed it. So mine is the one that's the renew one. I don't have any problems with the focus. So I might have gotten the newer one that I just got updated and they fixed the problem because they did have that issue. I saw on YouTube that they had this issue. Then the lady got it, the third one, the renew one again, and she said that they did fix it, but it still does the weird focus. Like I always have to touch the screen to focus me and then the background. But then it's because I have so much background movement going on, I focus in the back all the time. So I think it works just fine now. So it's a good camera though. And I told hubby I needed a laptop or a computer. I really just wanted to get an Apple so I can edit on that. Yeah, just because it has the free software on the iMovie. No, I'm not gonna give you guys my strawberries no more. Yeah, I want my strawberry. Look at that. No, ask something else. Don't ask for the strawberries no more. Let me put these away. No more strawberries. These are mine. These are mine. I got you guys strawberries. No straw. Hey. Hey. I give you guys snacks, and now you guys gonna get angry at me because I put my strawberries away. Uh, what do you use to edit? I just use iMovie because the MacBook or the Apple, they automatically give you the iMovie app. It's free because it goes with it, and it just does the basic editing. It doesn't do all these fancy edits. That's when you gotta learn how to do that yourselves, like doing the over green screen and all that going on. You could download stuff from the websites. Like I have linked websites that I use PNG like photo overlays to help um, make it kind of pop out your videos or your thumbnails. And then I use Photoshop a lot. I use Photoshop a lot to be able to edit my thumbnails uh, and overlays and all that going on for your videos, you know. But it's pretty expensive for Photoshop. I mean, for Adobe, you know. But luckily, I'm still in full time college that I'm not having to pay it throughout those years of school. No, why don't you guys pick up your toys then? Pick up your toys. I can't. No, can you pick up your toys if you want to jump? It's because we have an air jump, one of those little mini air jumps for them. But they got all these toys in the middle of my living room. I'm like, you can't do that unless you move these in your room. Yeah, I don't hear bad with the second, so I think I'm going to do the second. Do you think a iMac or Apple computer is better? I like to use the laptop Apple because you can always take it everywhere with you. And when you're going vacations and stuff like that, you're always able to edit your videos all the time. Um, I like people really love iMac though because they are more easier to edit and they have more memory and stuff like that. So if you're that kind of person that likes to keep their computer devices at home, I would go with the iMac. But if you're that kind of person always active on the computer everywhere you go on your phone at the same time, then I would use the laptop because I'm always in college. I'm always doing school, so I take my computer everywhere. You know, so I think it's really convenient when you're everywhere, all about. Well, who is that? Yavuz. I hate kids. Well, kids are kids. At least you don't have kids. that's good. No note on you then, Yavuz. Not everybody's gonna want kids, so you don't like kids, then don't have kids. You know. That's another thing. I do not want to do all my editing on the computer because I do it all on my phone and it's so easy. Yeah, see what I mean? Like it's very convenient and make a thumbnail on upload everything within 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't take me that long to edit on the computer on the thumbnails. I just really like doing the Adobe Photoshop just because since I'm in college for that, I'm always learning how to use it. You're right. I think I'm going to go with the laptop. Yep. It does feel just like a phone. I mean, it's just you're just gonna have a bigger screen, but try to get one of these freaking bags if I can even get it. One of these bags. Just to get one of those laptop bags. I have this. I've always brought my computer on my last job I had. They allowed me to bring my computer because I was always I'm in college. So I always brought my computer to work every day and always did my work there and my YouTube there and editing everything. And so it's really convenient. You just gotta make sure you get that nice bag so it doesn't ruin your laptop, you know. And I got this bag for free though because my college gave that to me. They gifted me that, which was nice because it's very convenient, and I don't regret it. So I was like, yeah, make sure you get a bag too with it. This would be easier, or get a purse that fits it. But I'd rather just stick with a laptop with a back. So you don't want to crack the screen. Luckily I have not cracked the screen. I just have a screen protector, but not like a glass screen protector, just a scratch screen protector. Never had any issues. I just I just make sure that I just don't smush it or put it away where it's always safe. Which that's why I have a desk now keep it safe there because the kids are not gonna step on it. What? That was a weird comment. It was a weird comment. I mean, like I wasn't talking about kids, but just because I have kids in the back, that doesn't mean like you gotta tell me I hate kids. Like, okay, that's not it's not my business to tell you not to have kids, or it's not your business to tell me about these kids when it's not in the topic. So it is what it is. Not everybody's gonna want some kids. So I'm like, and I nah, not me. I have family members that would say they just hate kids, but then they end up having a kid, and look at them, they're all over their kids. So you can say something, but you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Then, so yeah, it was being reviewed, so I just accepted this, like responded and tell them like, so that's so weird. People is, but yeah, I'm just being on I'm literally being on live just so I can work my do my watch time hours now since I reached the 1K goal. I just now need to work on my watch time hours so I could be able to get monetized now. Because I really didn't care about watch time hours. I was like, I don't care about watch time hours. I'm just, and I wasn't really caring about the subscribers either. I was literally patiently waiting for when it's the right time, have the people really watch me for me, not just sub for sub. Like, it does not work out like that at all. Especially when they're just saying sub for sub. They just want to subscribe to you, but they won't stay active with you. Like, you just gotta look for the right YouTube friends and who are mostly active and respect each other and watch the videos. So yeah, sometimes it's not easy, but you want to be one of those people who do the same for you and same for them. So it took me 3 years to find the right people to follow me or have them just follow me for me and having me follow them back so we could support each other that kind of way. Because I used when I started YouTube, I was doing the sub for sub thing. I cannot get to 500 subscribers. They would like sub me and then they unsubscribe me. And I'm like, then you just wanted my subscriber part then, not for me. Like, no support in it. So it was not working out like that. And then obviously it's against the YouTube guidelines. And now I do know the real YouTube guidelines, like you have to watch at least 3 minutes of your videos, and all that going on. So they could consider you because and then they're just spamming you. You're gonna get called out as spam on your YouTube channel and all that going on. So it's not good. So I don't do that. I don't do that spam because that is considered spam. Because I know obviously it's easy to tell now that they're spamming you because they're only commenting you for something in the review section on your comments videos. And that's how I know they didn't even watch that 3-minute video. I'm like, oh, you guys didn't even watch my 3-minute video. You just commented, and then they consider you as a spam because you were not really watching my videos. You were just commenting to spam. But I love your washer and dryer. I want some just to try. Oh, you like it? I made a video. It did went pretty good. I still have a couple thousand views on it because I got it. And I love it. It's so convenient. Very convenient when you have kids. It's good for apartments, and I didn't know this existed. Like, what? We have portable dryers since when? I'm like, I'm done going to a public laundry place then. I am done. And now we have not gone there. We use our big blankets, or just because we don't have those like big king size beds. We got like twin size bed or full time bed. So we were able to at least wash at least a blanket on its own. Like, and then the comforters could be washed together. But it's very useful. Like, it's smaller. It's like half the size of the regular laundries. But hey, you're always at home. You have the time to do all that now. So it's not that bad. You just having to deal with smaller loads. That's it. But it does the job still, especially when you're having a baby, constantly throw ups. That's gonna be useful. But I love you. I really need to start doing lives to get my time up. Yeah, I've always been so supportive, even though I didn't have thousands subscribers, I very was supported to let's do watch time hours. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? I mean, yeah, I've gotten like last year I was like at 2,000. I need another 2,000 to get the watch time hours, but how can I get accepted if I don't have 1,000? So I just didn't care. I just really was. I'm just a really great support person that I'm willing to get involved and help their watch time hours, which I did help a lot of them. They got monetized, which is really great that they are there now. Now it's my turn. I need my help. And I usually just follow the people who are mostly active and very supportive. I follow on Instagram too. So we message each other sometimes and tell each other, do you want to support each other and do watch time hours? Like, yeah, sure. All right, let's set up a date and to do our watch time hours together. And then we show our proof that we've been on it, just, screenshots. And it's been helpful. I mean, yes, I also have like a small little YouTube group on Instagram, but we're not active on there, not as much as we did, but we used to watch our videos every week, like a new video that we posted or whatever that we want to share. And that does help too. You just gotta find the right people who are willing to do the same for you. And so luckily I have like other YouTube channels that I don't use. Like I have another YouTube account that is just only meant for the kids to have their kid videos. And I have my other business YouTube account, and I have another business YouTube account. So I'm like, I'm just gonna use my other YouTube accounts and just kind of help myself do the watch time hours and have some YouTube friends help me out with this. And they said being on live is also going to be helpful because I had another YouTube friend. She got herself monetized by constantly just staying on live. Look at this. I've only been about in 2 hours. It's helpful. I want to now start getting a little allowance on YouTube now. But I need to work on what people really like to watch too, because it's not going to happen like that too. Owned you just 2 years ago when we started. You and your hubby and baby all look so little. I know. We're so young. We've grown so much, especially with our kids. They've grown so much. Oh my gosh! Like I look at my videos, I'm like, wow, you changed a lot. And my I used to be so shy in the camera. Like you should see me in the freaking first videos. Some of the very first videos I have it unlisted because I'm so embarrassed how I looked. I was like, man, I don't like how I edit my videos. I don't like how I talk. I'm not talkative, but that's why I started YouTube because I was so shy. I'm like, I have problems with social anxiety, and so I started YouTube because of that. And I just was a stay-at-home mom still at the time. And then I started doing YouTube just a hobby. It was just a hobby, and it still is a hobby. It's just a hobby that I got myself involved, and then I realized this is such a good hobby because it helped my anxiety, it helped my depression, it helped me grow into this person I am today. Like I am not shy being on camera and all that going on. Like, but I am still shy in public. But like I'm more easygoing and talkative now, which helped a lot. But that's just one of those things, to get yourself in a hobby that's just gonna help your lifestyle in a good positive way. And this YouTube has helped me so much a lot throughout my growing experience. My friend has said we need to make a Facebook group for people trying to get watch timers. Yeah, I'm looking on Facebook. I'm trying to follow like Facebook groups here, but they just spam you and they just do the selfish stuff. I'm like, I thought there was like a actual YouTube group that we actually support each other and then we talk and this and that. No, they just say, I need 400 subscribers. I need this permanent subscribers. I need this and this and that. And I'm like, no one's not staying active to watch their videos and stuff like that. I'm like, this is just a spam area. I'm like, I'm not looking for this. And a lot of them are not even from this country. They're like from like out of the country somewhere else. And I'm like, I'm not going to go with that. I'm just going to stick with my YouTube people I know already and I follow. But that'd be good though. We should try to get all the YouTube people that we know here that are active and put like a Facebook group so we could help each other's watch time hours that way. Um, and everyone plays someone's video while we sleeping. Yeah, just like we could make a playlist. That's what I like to do. Like what I've learned is that it's easier if you make your own specific playlist of what the people want to watch throughout the night. Let it run during the nighttime or something like that, and it makes it easier because I do have a playlist that says help support my watch time hours or help support or something like that. But I'm gonna need to update it. But yeah, creating a playlist and just say watch time support, they could just quickly click on that and it'll just run all of that videos that you want to help your views too, you know? I do that for my friend. She runs mine, I'll run her. Yeah, I was doing that for, what was her name? I, we still do it here and there. I was doing it for Queen of Hearts. She was on. But yeah, I was doing it with her a lot. We would run each other's playlists here and there. She's now monetized, which is good though, and she's gotten a lot of more subscribers, which is awesome too. I look back on mine and I'm like, wow, yeah, I lost all my watch time hours last year because you know, like it's every 12 months they wait for you, and I'm like right now I'm like almost to 900 watch time hours. I guess that's what I made from December and January, so they kept me on having those watch time hours. So I'm just trying really hard then on doing that. But yeah, I have a YouTube account too of where I post all my YouTube stuff there. But yeah, we should definitely do that Facebook group when we can. Let me know. I'll be into doing that. I would like to help people. Trying to finish my homework. Yeah, I hate it. I hate this is because it's just a 365 days. Am I saying it wrong? It's at the 12 month thing. They want you to get it. If not, you're gonna have to start over. I'm like, well, thank God I'm just only in February. So I'm just trying really hard this year then. Just keep up with it. I know I'll get there. I know we have like 10 months to go for me to get all these watch times. I know I'll get there. I'm very patient. That's the thing about me and in this family. I'm the most patient. And I've always been the most patient with everybody and myself. So just like how I've been so patient with my growth on the channel, I'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. If God wants me to be there, I'll get there, you know. I'm just gonna, just gonna work hard. Because I'm getting a lot of spams that, oh hey, your channel's great, but you should go ahead and get some get monetized. I can help you get monetized. I can help you get subscribers, that kind of thing. They obviously, like they're trying to make money out of it and this and that. Normally those things don't work right because they really give you fake subscribers too. Then it's like subs for something, and then next all those went down after they just finished helping you out. Like they like trying to trick you or something like that. They're not worth it. Trust me. I mean, some of them they have good resources and like they look like they're very professional. I just ignore them and I'll just be like, no, it's okay. I'm fine. I'll figure something out. I'll work hard. That's the main thing. You'll get to where you want to be as long as you're putting yourself into work and working hard. Like that's where I'm just staying in position. I don't need someone to help me get monetized for money and then what? I don't know. Show. They keep putting you on held review. What the hell? Yes, I lost mine too. So I'm going to look into making a Facebook group to add me on Instagram. Yeah, I will add you on Instagram. What is your Instagram so I could go in my phone right now? I think I have you in there. I don't know yet because I try to add everybody that are active. The Martins family. No, don't trust them. Yeah, no. No, they're stupid. Let me look. They want your account info and YouTube can't tell and takes your sub and view account back. That's weird. I never heard of this. I just don't get involved with that at all. Where am I going? There you go. It's like taking me videos. Where is it? The Marcus. Here you are. See, I probably have you then. Let me see. Nope, I guess not. Have you now? I just gave it a like on the 30th. New happy birthday to hubby. Happy birthday. This was what, on January 25th? Happy late birthday. But I found you though, yeah. That's my new account because I have a lot of issues with my old account, and I told them I'm not active no more, but I have like my bio saying my new account, my old account, so they gets traffic to my new account. I deleted all my family photos because I'm not using my old account, and I got hacked. This was my old account. As you can see, I have all these going on, and now I just kept only things that doesn't involve like my face or my kid's face. These a lot of my photography stuff I like to do, and so I got hacked from there. So now I say old account. Now my new account says backup. Oh, they're good. Yeah, no. So I don't have much photos on it. I just started it again, a new account. So it's just great. There you go. Getting there on these. And look at that. Once I put the strawberries away, they all calmed down again. They were all going crazy with that strawberry. Like I had to lock it up in that fridge because I have those things that lock ups because these kids. The only reason why we use it is just because during nighttime they used to go in the fridge during nighttime and then they would not close the fridge. They would have the fridge wide open throughout the whole night, waking up like in the morning, and then you see all these food go bad. Like the fridge is not cold at all. A lot of our food went bad, and so we're like, no more. We're not doing this no more. So we got a lock for it to close it up only at night or during the day when they don't know how to stop eating the sweets. But people say don't like bring it up or don't share about it because they all. I shared it on TikTok about like, oh, I have one too, because someone was talking about it in the video and I commented and saying I have one too, and they all started attacking me out of everybody in the comments saying, "Oh, you're a bad mom. CPS are gonna take away your kids," and this. Now I'm like, you guys are not getting the point why I have it. I have a lock on the fridge for we don't waste our food that we spent money on, because I get it. People like what foster homes or foster moms, they have them because so the kids don't get access or stuff like that. Like that kind of bad kind of thing. But I was like, no, that's not really an issue. My landlord was just here this week doing the inspection. She didn't say anything to me either. She just thought that was like, oh, okay. And we just told her we just have it because we don't want to our food to go bad no more. And so that's why we have that. they want That was smart because I would have added your older one. Yeah, it is smart. Hey, Poma, how are you? I don't know what you're saying. You said vom red. That's what I'm trying to say in English, I'm guessing. LOL, the other day I was so mad because our fridge and freezer beep when we leave it open. Oh, I love those fridges. I love those fridges that at least tell you that it's opening. Because when I was in an Airbnb house, they had that nice fridge and the fridge was open. And it started beeping, beep, beep, because the temperature was going down. I'm like, man, I'm gonna want to get myself one of those fridges then, because this one doesn't. It's just a basic fridge. It's not gonna tell us that it's not cold no more. So we have a lock for it. But I will really want to get all these nice little front kitchen stuff like that. Let you know, hey, your fridge is open. They left it open when we were all in bed and we heard it and we went and closed it. All our meat in the freezer could have went back. Yeah, so you understand what I mean. I hate it. Yes. Yes. I can't even bring it up because they all start judging you for it having a lock. I'm like, then why do we have that in the first place? Why did they invent it in the first place? It's so useful. We don't even lock it. We don't put a lock. We just have the connector into the clicks to unlock, like like a regular bike lock. It's just like that. We just connect it so the kids don't leave it open. That's it. So they still do it. They still do it during the daytime. I keep catching them. The fridge is open, and I'm like, guys are not closing the fridge. And every time I see the fridge open like that, I'm just gonna lock it every time. And they could definitely ask me, "Hey, mom, I want to get something." I'm like, okay, because then I'm aware that they're opening the fridge, and I'll close it back for them. It's not like I'm starving them. That's what they always think of me. Oh, you're starving your kids. That's what one of the comments on TikTok. I was like, I deleted my comment after that. You know what? I'm not gonna get tagged for judgment and people who just jump into conclusions. So, because TikTok's not a good place either way. I don't like to put my kids in there. Oh, pregnancy is getting to me. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm trying to make it like a nice, smooth shape to make it look like it's a flower. OMG, that's so crazy. Only some people are crazy on TikTok. Yeah, I don't really. I use TikTok and Instagram social medias a lot. I do post TikTok, but I don't post anything involved with my kids. I post just me, my face and I, because I do a lot of transition videos. So I mean, I do post sometimes on my kids in there, but really, I don't see anything besides me. I'm just so active of showing just my face, and that's how it's gonna be like, just my face. Because I don't trust people on TikTok. They're so toxic on that account. So Instagram, I like Instagram because I mean you could just put it in private then too. But right now I have it as a business account, so I can have it connected with my Facebook. So I'm constantly active on there to see who just follow me, because I mean at least lets me know who follow me, and I do my research on them because I'm getting a lot of these followers are fake accounts, and that's what's going on. And so I talk to them and say who the hell you are, and because they don't have nothing in their profile or anything like that, or I just block them right away because I don't need people who just stalk me for no reason and stuff like that. Or I just don't want fake accounts at all. That's it. Because I was getting like a couple accounts that say sugar mama or sugar daddy, and those are fake accounts too. They just try to take your money. I'm like, I ain't trying to get a sugar mama or sugar daddy, but you guys are not even real. You guys ask for money because they say, "Send me your cash app." I was like, what the hell? Like, because there was one lady that said she liked my Instagram account just this week, and she was like, "What's your cash app?" I'm like, "I don't have a cash app, but like, why do you want it?" And then she's like, "Oh, I saw your account and I thought you were great, and you're nice and this and that." Look, I have it here. Her name is Natalia. Her name is not Sugar Mommy. And then I get a random text says, "DM me with your cash attack right now." That's very pressured. I'm like, nope, that's a spam. And I'm like, what reason? And she's like, "I'm here to bless you with my mother and make you happy." No, with my mother, my money, and make you happy. I'm a sugar mama. I own a clothing company and oil company. And again, I inherited many properties from my parents as the only daughter. That's why I decided to be helping people financially and clear the debt off. And I hope my message doesn't come as any form of privacy invasion. If so, I'm sorry. Will you be my sugar baby? Just let me know my intentions, because judging from your picture, you seem like a nice, kind-hearted lady. I would love to chat with you in case you're interested. We can talk weekly terms like allowance, just basically pay for your time. And I said, sorry, no thank you. I don't have Snapchat, and good luck with that. And I don't have time for that, And then I blocked her from there. I was like, I don't want you to be on my account either. I'm really trying to get my face on Instagram. Once you get the 10,000 subs, that's when big brands starts reaching out to you. Yeah, that's what I heard. or like I want to get the PR, or what are they called? Those packages, like when you get your free packages from the companies, like RP, PR package. I want to get involved in that too, because then I do review videos or haul videos on my channel. I stopped, but because I used to do the Amazon, like get free products from Amazon companies, and they just asked me to review on Amazon and give it a star and all that. Do it professionally, you got to follow the Amazon guidelines. And then I would make a YouTube video out of it, and that's kind of my way of helping my views. But I stopped because my Amazon got. They say I broke the guidelines, but when I looked at all of them, I did not break any guidelines. So I try to tell them like, hey, can I do reviews? So now I'm not allowed to do reviews at all on Amazon. I'm just like I stopped doing review videos because products. If I can't get free products, I can't review them on Amazon because they won't give it an honest review with them, and then give them like a 5 star to help their business grow. So I stopped doing that, but it's pretty easy to get free products. So I want those ones they sent a box for like a movie that comes out. They get a lot of things. Those big followers, it's crazy how much mail they get. I was like, wow, all these free makeup. It just depends on what your YouTube's about. Then they'll send you. They're gonna want to work with you, and they'll send you a bunch of makeup. Then if it's your makeup channel. So I don't know what mine's gonna be really bad. I think it's just mine's gonna be like electronic style. So I think that's what it is. Or like face masks. I want face masks. I'm really into face masks. So I was trying to make like a all about face mask on my channel, but I couldn't decide because when I started YouTube, I was so into trying to do art videos. Then I was so into doing how do you edit videos, and then I was starting into doing like crafting videos, and then I went up to after doing crafting videos to just started vlogging, and I started doing the reviews. I was just all over the place, still trying to figure out what is my niche, like what I really like to do. And at this point, I still want to do review videos, but not unless I get something in the store that I'm able to purchase. I just don't do Amazon no more. I want to do that, but then I'm gonna have to make an Amazon account just so I could do review videos again and get free products again. But I'm not into it no more. But it's really good though because they do help you get a lot of these free things for fun. I end up getting a bunch of these AirPod cases, so I made a bunch of AirPod cases videos, and that helped a lot of my views. And then I was able to get a free ring light. I got that for free from them. I just had to do a review with them on Amazon. And I also got these camera things, like what's it called? I have one right here. I end up getting this for free. I have like 2 more of the bigger versions. I have one in the car, and I have one right here behind my desk, which I'm not gonna pull it out because I have to crawl under my desk. But they give you a lot of these, a lot of free things for YouTube equipment, which is good though because then you're not having to pay for it. Because some of these were like almost $100, and I got them for free, 100%. Like, which is so fun that I got to be able to get these things that I needed for my YouTube stuff. So it sometimes is good and beneficial to get Amazon free products, but sometimes it's not because sometimes they just give you a bunch of random things. But they do like find companies that who email you a lot. Like I had a company that emailed me, the same company for a while, and they always give me new things to review for them. They're very great. It's just you gotta find the right ones, or them finding you, because they try to find who you are. Like, oh, you're a mom, so they'll give me a bunch of kid products to review, and that's what I've been doing a lot too. I was doing YouTube electronic products to review, and I was doing a lot of the kids products, and so that was perfectly fine with me. I'm not doing that Amazon issue no more because the people who reach out to you are from China to review on Amazon. Yeah, they are. But they PayPal us, and now we have to do taxes and all that as well. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm hearing all these kinds of things. Like as of this year, they want to keep track of our cash apps and Venmo and all that going on. And I'm just like, yeah, nah. So obviously the Amazon way is actually not even legit if they are making us do shady-ish like that, and then they say they don't tell Amazon. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think I got in trouble from Amazon just because I was like spamming too much. That was it. I think I was just spamming too much on the reviews, and I'm not supposed to do that. You're like once, so like there's a limit to it, and I was going over the limit, and I think that's why they just decided not to allow me to do that no more. I was going too much the limit and spamming instead. I just didn't know how to do it correctly all the time. It was fun while it lasted. So now I'm like, okay, I want to now try to get companies to work with me. Luckily, I do only have an Instagram company, but they're not even probably from here. They're from China, but they have great quality. The jewelry collection video, I just made that video. So like I don't know what they call an ambassador or something like that. They put you in, you get if you promote their stuff. So I only have one company with them. They sent me free rings, free jewelry to go ahead and promote it on Instagram. But I decided to do it on YouTube for once since I haven't done it for a while. Um, and yeah, this is like my second time they let me order some jewelry for free, which are I really love them. They're really cute though. They are great quality. Has it doesn't like fade off the color or anything. There's some gold in there, mostly platinum. And I've been wearing one of their necklaces all the time. The necklace has not gotten rusted or like the color just I hate those. Um, no, it's just really good quality. So I actually do like them, even though they're not from like United States. It's like, yeah, I'm not really promoting it. Really, it's just here and there. I mean, since I'm getting something for free, I have to promote it. So, oh, shoot. Spend 2 hours on here. I just sit here on the computer all day. That's what I'm just gonna do. Watch time. I literally do this all day. I just sit here on the day. I'm mostly on my weekdays because I'm doing my Etsy business on my table, and then I'm doing school on here, and then I do my kids' workbook, which I gotta do that. My youngest just took a nap on the couch with his tablet on. Damn it! And he's not even watching TV no more. Yeah, my oldest is over here sitting down doing Thomas things. I have his freaking workbook, so I try to do this once a week for him because he's in homeschool right now. I'm the one teaching him. He's only in pre-K, so it's just because of the pandemic of the on and off school, closing the school, remoting the kids, and this and that. I'm just like, no, not this year. It's finally kind of calmed down now here, but we're gonna now put him into school just because since the youngest is gonna be 4 this year, and we're trying to potty train him right now. He's getting better now, really quick. We're just gonna put them together and go to school instead now. So instead of having him go to school first, no, we're just gonna have them both go to school together. Have him be in kindergarten, him in pre-K, and just because my oldest is a little bit behind on the communication skills, so we decided to homeschool him so I could be able to help him where his learning difficulties are. Usually just the talking and the communication skills. So that's what I'm constantly teaching him. A bunch of words in English and phonics. He's very good at math, so I don't really teach him on math. He does on his ABC mouse. Oh wow, it doesn't feel like 2 hours. You helped me get through my whole act 3.